I had to talk about this right now because it's so important. You think your wife doesn't want sex, or you think that maybe something's wrong with you. Okay, well, both are wrong. Let me tell you about this. Many men that are in their long-term relationship get stuck in the relationship around intimacy and sexuality. So there may be no sex or little sex. There's no response. There's no initiating. There's no experiences that you're having. It just dies out, dwindles out. You're wondering what's going on. You feel rejected. And then you start to feel resentful, and then you don't even want to approach her anymore, and she's backing off, you're backing off, and nothing is happening, and there's no discussion, no talk, no movement forward, and it feels shitty. It feels really shitty, because you love her. You love her. And this happens to good men all the time. I hear about it and see it so much in my work. And no one has taught anybody about the energetics of the feminine energy. Okay? We need to know this in a long-term relationship. She's not shut off because of you. I want you to know that, first of all. She is not shut off because of you. She is shut off for many other reasons, okay? She's shut off because she is now disconnected from her body. She's shut off because the belief systems that go around being an older woman and sexuality and being a mother and what it is to be a sexual being. She's shut off because she feels a lack of safety. She feels a lack of safety in sexually exploring. Sexually accepting her own body, accepting her own sexual being. She feels shut off because there's unspoken resentments that are lingering. Okay. So she didn't stop wanting you, not at all. She didn't stop wanting you. She stopped feeling safe to be in her own erotic and sexual being. So what does she need now? What does she need? What does she desire that she's in this state? What does she really desire? I know you want to know it. And it's important to understand, what does my wife really desire? Because I can't talk to her, right? She desires your leadership, not your control. She doesn't want to be controlled. She needs some leadership, okay? It may not seem like that, but this is something that she needs. She needs to see beyond that surface level connection, right? You have to meet her, be able to meet her in her emotional state and her erotic state, her erotic body. So going into deeper levels of understanding, what is she all about? What's going on with her emotionally? What's going on with her body? And she needs to feel she's in a really safe place where she can really surrender, a place where you have to be really grounded and you have to be open in your own desire. Okay, so how do you support her? How do you support her in these places? How do you support her to reawaken in her body, reawaken in her sexual being? How do you support her? Well, you have to be able to, you have to know, you want to know about this? I guess he doesn't. You have to know how to hold her in these emotional waves that she goes through, okay? And there's a lot. The feminine has a lot of emotional stuff that goes through, a lot of stuff that comes up. You have to be able to hold that for her, okay? You have to be able to connect to her in your deep presence, okay? So she can really feel you again. She can feel that you're there for her, you're supporting her, you're holding space for her. And you have to lead from your embodied desire, okay? So really, you come into, you are tapped into your own embodied desire, and you lead her from there, because that's where she's able to then soften into her own, okay? These things you might be thinking, like, I don't understand what you're talking about. I have no idea how to do that. And it's okay. I understand, because you're not, most men are not taught about this. But this is what I do in my Empower program. Okay, this is where we go into the deeper masculine energy so we can unlock connection, sexual leadership, deep intimacy, we can unlock those things within you so that you can understand the feminine sexual energy, you understand your own energy, sexual energy, and you know how to deal with this to help awaken your wife, your partner, your lover that you have been with for a long period of time. And you can start by taking the quiz. I have a quiz in the description below. There's a quiz that helps you understand what kind of masculine energy you are leading with. And then you take the quiz, and then I will show you exactly how to shift into a place where you can help reawaken your wife again. How does that sound? So if this really touches home, hits home, you feel like, okay, yes, I want to know, yes, I'm in that position, yes, I want a transformation into that whole different kind of reality, then go into the description, take my quiz, and it will lead you into how you can do that. Thank you for being here today, and let's get ourselves realigned to awaken our partners and to feel that juicy connection again. Much love making.